Hi, I'm glad you're here. So today, I wanted to talk about the words that we see and read in the book, Mr. Brown Can Moo. Can you? Did you remember that this is a Dr. Seuss book? Dr. Seuss says it's a book of wonderful noises. And that is one of the most fun parts about this book, is it is a lot of noises. On this page, the words moo, moo were the words I wanted to look at. Moo has the long oo sound from O-O. Did you remember that when we were reading together? On this page, we have the sound that the bees make. Did you remember that? Sometimes words have a double consonant at the end. In this case, we have the double Z. Z. Ooh, we have rhyming words on this page and this page. You can sound that word out. And this one follows the same spelling pattern, even though it has a double P at the end. They're both op words. Do you remember that from the blend book? Op, op, op. O-P says op as in mop. Ooh, this one has lots of sounds. We have eek. Do you remember that E-E says E, the long E sound? We have cock, a doodle, do. More oo sound. Cock-a-doodle do. This usually has hyphens in it. That's what these little tiny lines are called. Because cock-a-doodle-doo usually goes together as if it were one word when we say this is what a rooster says. We also have the words for the owls, and they spell it who, like this. Sometimes when you're reading a story that has owl sounds, they might spell it this way. Or they might spell it a combination of both ways, like that. But we didn't get those in this story. I just wanted to share that information with you. Oh, there you can see the hyphens. Ah, dibble and doff. Dibble might have been a tricky word for you. Stop is another op word. Let's look at the word dibble. Let's clap it. Ready? Dibble. Did you clap 2 times like I did? Then you did it right. Remember, we frequently divide a word between the double consonants. Right there. Dib, bull. I don't know what to tell you about that. Blit is not the way we pronounce it. We pronounce it bull. Dibble. And we talked about the op. Some more words from our story. Ah, you know this one. Choo choo. I'm going to write it clear up here. Ooh. Ah, this is another word I wanted to share with you. This word right here. That word is pronounced ought. It is truly a sight word. O-U-G-H can make a bunch of different sounds. But in this word, it's ought. And it means should. You ought to do that means you should do that. What other words? Oh, my goodness. Look at these words. You are. We don't get very many you are words. Let's look at them. Bl, blurp, and sl, slurp. I hope when you drink, you don't make slurping sounds. Okay, we have tick, tock, and knock. We know that CK says k at the end of a word. Tick, tock, and knock. We've learned that in some words, K is a silent letter, like in knock and knee, you know, where you bend your legs, and knot. Please don't tie a knot in your shoelace. Ooh, that's a fun word. The cool thing about that word is that's just kind of what it sounds like when you're cooking. Sizzle. Let's look at it a little closer. Sizzle. Sizzle is very much like dibble. It has a double consonant in the middle. So that's where we divide it. Sizzle. It has 2 syllables. And the LE says oh. Sizzle. That really does sound like an egg frying, doesn't it? That one's an easy word. Did you have trouble with it? Grum. Lots of made-up words in this book. Did that word trick you? Hip, bow, pot, muss. That's one of the longest words you've read for me. Hippopotamus. Let's clap that word. Hippopotamus. How many syllables was that? I'm going to count them with my fingers. Hippopotamus. 5 syllables. How many letters does it have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It has 12 letters. And you read it. Do you remember that another word, a math word for 12, is dozen? Let's read this word together again. Hip, bow, pot, muss. This word, hip. I suppose that's what a goldfish kiss sounds like. Boom and splat. Let's take a look at those words. Boom. Again with the oo sound. And splat. Splat. And he added another T to the word splat because he wanted to emphasize the sound. Splat. When you write the word splat in your writing, you won't have the 2 T's. Dr. Seuss got to do it, but not us. I know, it's not fair. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? It was fun doing this with you. Let's read together again. Bye.